Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of Warcraft Brew. This is episode 12. My name is Quissy.
And I'm sick.
She's been sick for the past week.
It's been a full week, dude, since I've been sick. And so I'm just gonna straight up address the gremlin in the room. I know I look and sound like fresh hot ass served right out of the oven. But I'm just doing my best. I'm just here to provide you the real me. Take it or leave it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the real deal. We don't try to hide who we are. Yeah, take it or leave it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we're blah, blah, blah. Last week we recorded on like a Thursday, which is really nice. We tried to record on this Thursday, but you were just under the weather.
I legitimately had no voice.
Yeah, you were definitely under the weather.
there was a certain point when I was sick that I sounded like straight up Steve-O. And I was mildly annoying you, I could tell, but like, I was just going around the apartment like, yeah, dude.
You know, it is what it is. You know, you gotta take some sacrifices and they're give and take in a relationship, so sometimes you just gotta take it. But I am happy to see and hear that you are feeling better.
Honestly, like, if I didn't feel at least or sound at least a little bit better by today, there's just so much content that has been out in the past week that I have to talk about it. I just have to. So I'm sorry I don't look the best and I look like a gremlin, but it's just...
I think you look fine.
Thank you.
Right? She looks fine.
Try me, bitch.
Try me, bitch. No, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad we were able to sneak this in. Usually, like, in the past I've released this podcast on Tuesday mornings. Last week I did a Monday morning, but I feel like we usually aim for Monday or Tuesday morning, so.
I feel like this is an exception because I have not been well for the past week, and I couldn't even muster through it. Like, oh, let's just do like a quick half an hour segment. I legit couldn't stay awake.
Well, I would have felt bad.
Thank you.
Well, I would have felt like I was forcing you to do that.
Honestly, you could force me to do anything, but honestly, again, there's just been so much content coming out that like I would have muscled through it, and I kind of am, but I'm better.
Yeah, it's definitely been an eventful week. So obviously we're going to start off talking about Classic, which we always do, but Retail Patch 8.3 came out this week, so was it this week? Yeah. Or last week?
Last week.
Last week, I guess.
It was last week.
It was last week. I haven't played, but you've played, so we're going to hear your thoughts on Patch 8.3.
Oh, goody.
Apparently it's been very buggy, but we'll get into that. And then we're going to round it out by just talking a little about Warcraft Reforged, because that's coming out like in 10 days? 8 days. I think that's coming out in 8 days.
As of this recording.
Yeah.
It's going to come out in 8 days.
So that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah. So do you want to go over what we've been up to, what we're planning?
Yeah, for sure. What I guess like event stuff. We found out BlizzCon 2020 is. I didn't hear the official word of this, but you Googled this, so I still don't know if this is 100% true. But it says it says BlizzCon 2020 is going to be the second weekend of November, right?
Right, because October 31st awkwardly lands on a Saturday this year.
Yeah.
So what do? Do you do it that weekend, or do you do it the weekend after? So I think they are making the right choice into doing it the following weekend.
Was that officially on Blizzard's website? I don't know.
So.
We just looked really quickly on Google. So we were getting excited about conventions.
Listen,
basically.
The internet doesn't lie.
The Google.
Google, how could the Google lie to me?
But that made me, we're going to go to PAX East. We're going to PAX East. That's what I was getting at, and it just reminded me of BlizzCon. So yeah, PAX East is... When is PAX East?
It's towards the end of February, early March. So let me just quick.
Okay, end of February, early March. So we are going...
February 27th to March 1st.
Awesome. So we are going to be at PAX East. So if any of you guys are going to be there, let us know. I don't know exactly what we'll be doing at the con, if we're just going to be walking around, if we're going to be stationary in some area.
I know for a fact that I'm going to put on so much deodorant.
You know what? Lead by example. You should definitely lead by example.
That's what I'm trying to do, dude. Like, I have never been smacked in the face with such a stank from a convention, dude.
We're not exaggerating either. Like we said, we tell it like it is. BlizzCon is fine. There's a lot of air circulation going on. There's a lot of like indoor, outdoor. The doors are opening. Lots of air going through the place.
They've had 15 years to perfect that.
True. Yeah. They've had many years to work on that. PAX East. I'm dead ass. That's a New York phrase. Dead ass.
Dead ass. It smells like dead ass.
It smells like dead ass. Yeah. It smelled awful. It was rank in there, dude. It's like it smelled like Basement Dweller.
Yeah.
And you'd think they would, take a shower before they leave the house, but no.
Honestly, like coming from somebody who's trained in martial arts and dabbled a little bit in stunt doubling, you straight up get popped in the face.
It smacked us. We got
really
smacked
does.
in the face by the stench.
It really feels like you're getting smacked in the face.
So and that's not a knock against the content of PAX East.
Oh no.
PAX East itself, I guess they can't be responsible for the attendees. So I guess really it's not PAX East's fault. It's the people who are attending PAX East.
Well,
right?
You should, if you know your clientele, you should ventilate your area appropriately.
I guess so, yeah. Or like give out little deodorant samples in the goodie bags. Although we didn't get a goodie bag.
No, but I think that's a brilliant marketing plan.
Yeah, like we came up with this idea on stream once where we wanted to make like gamer deodorant or something. Yeah. So if anybody out there could help us with a patent, let me know.
I would love to do that.
We could invent some gamer deodorant. Yeah.
Yeah, you have like a stall, you have somebody dressed up as like a deodorant mascot just running around the floor, just chucking mini deodorants at people.
Yeah, yeah. Just like throwing it and running.
Yeah. Inexplicable deodorant.
Yeah. It would be called
Deodorant.
We had a name for it too, I thought, but I can't.
Gamer stank.
Gamer stank.
Basement dweller.
That's one of the scents. Basement dweller. Gamer musk. Hot pocket. Mountain Dew. All right, well, let us know in the comments below, guys, if you have ideas for names for our gamer deodorant, because maybe we'll take you on as a partner. You never know. In our business idea, so let us know in the comments below. But yeah, so we'll be at PAX East. We will be wearing deodorant. We'll also shower, before we put on the deodorant. We will also be selling the bath water to our Patreon. Yes. Yeah, we'll be selling our Gamer Girl bath water to our Patreons who are in attendance. So patreon.com/Warcraft Brew. It's not too late to sign up for our Patreon, and we'll be handing out little vials of Gamer Girl bathwater. So yeah, let us know if you're attending PAX East. We don't know which days. I think we'll be there Friday, Saturday. For sure, those 2 days, but the other two were kind of TBD at the moment. Yeah, we're kind of solidifying the details, but that's the plan right now. So yeah, let us know if you're going. We plan to meet several people there already. Corey, Missildine, Tuna Tornado, Illathorn, so many good people, and like we all know each other too, which is cool. Yeah. So we're probably gonna go out to dinner. I'd love to either maybe not live stream it. I'd love to film a little bit. But film it, yeah. Or if one of them want to live stream it. Yeah, that'd be really cute. We'll definitely let you guys know. Just to document the moment. I'm kind of like an old fart in those regards of I am that person with the camera that's like, wave, say hi. Hello. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the announcements. Yeah, our Patreon we launched last week. We got 5 Patreons so far. Shout out, dude, to those guys.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's a work in progress, so we're still solidifying the details, but it's coming together nicely. I just integrated it into my Discord. I boosted my Discord server too, so now we have a lot of cool features on Discord. So
oh, hell yeah.
If you're listening and you want to chat with us on Discord, the link is in the description below. But yeah, I guess let's get right into it. I mean, we've been talking for 10 minutes already, so.
Fill that
usually
quota.
Our 10-minute intro, yeah.
I get so petty about that. Like, y'all gonna complain in the comments? I'm gonna keep talking.
You know what gets to me? Not to go off on a big tangent, but like if I make a longer video on YouTube, I usually put timestamps in the description below, and I say in the beginning of the video, there are timestamps in the description of the video. So if you want to skip around to the portion of the video that is of interest to you, feel free to do so. Mm-hmm. And then you'll still get people in the comment section that'll be like, "This video is really long and drawn out." I'm like, your face is long and drawn out. Like, really, dude? Shut up. Jeez. But anyway, so Blackwing Lair's coming out.
Hell yeah. Yeah, February 12th?
February 12th.
All right, cool.
I'm super excited for BWL.
Hell yeah,
I can't wait. I just got attuned to my pally. You know, the attunement quest is pretty easy. You just kill the quartermaster outside Blackrock Spire, you loot Blackhand's command, then you do an Uber's run and you touch the orb behind General Drakaseth to complete the attunement. And that allows you to port into Blackwing Lair from the orb outside Blackrock Spire, that long hallway.
Cool.
But I'm pretty pumped. I'm damn excited for BWL. I'm hoping that it's more challenging than Molten Core.
I know, but I don't want to get my hopes up because I know people have been doing this on private servers for the past 15 years, so they know how to just do it as proficiently and quickly as possible. So I'm just excited to see how they do that.
Yeah, I mean, there are still guilds. Not every guild face rolls Molten Core. Like, there are still guilds that still wiping on Ragnaros. It takes them like 3 hours to clear the instance.
And that's okay.
And that's totally fine.
Yeah, no shade, no nothing.
Oh, nothing, no. But
you're
just
playing classic, dude.
Kind of put it into perspective. Like, not every guild has Molten Core hasn't been a face roll to every guild. Mm-hmm. I guess is my point. So.
Right.
But I am hoping that for those guilds that did face roll Molten Core, like, I am hoping that BWL does prove to be a bit more challenging. So we'll see. I mean, we still have a month, a little less than a month to go. But I'm excited. I'm curious to hear what you guys think about BWL. Like, do you guys think it's going to be more challenging? I definitely think like the second boss, Veilstraz, a lot of people always say that that's a DPS check for your raid. So like it's been a while for me, but I believe the fight itself is only 3 minutes long before the entire raid wipes. So yeah, DPS check right there. You got to kill him in 3 minutes.
That's cool.
And I mean, Ragnaros is dying in like 40 seconds, so
before his first submerge.
Again, yeah. So we'll see. I'm really excited to see how that pans out.
Hell yeah, dude.
And just being able to raid another raid instance is fun for me too. Like, I love Molten Core, but I have so much fun raiding. So the fact that we'll have another raid out is I'm really looking forward to it.
Hell yeah, dude. More content. I'm kind of getting bummed out and bored, quite honestly, of just those two doing Molten Core and then Oni like back to back, and then that's it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think a lot of people are, they've just kind of, it's like clockwork now. It's like, all right, time for MC Oni. More and more I'm starting to see my guild disenchant items, like tier 2 items, the helms and the pants. Always breaks my heart. But yeah. I got my judgment legs. Did we talk about that last podcast?
I don't think we did.
I got my judgment legs, guys.
Finally.
No, yeah, I think that was last week. So yeah, I don't think I mentioned it on the podcast, but yeah, I finally got my judgment legs.
After how many days?
60, 70, I
forgot. So it only dropped twice, right? And this was counting after the first one dropped.
It was like, I forgot, 60-something days?
60-something days, yeah.
67 maybe.
Yeah.
So they finally dropped. I got them. I couldn't be happier. They look great. They're so iconic. The tier 2 set is just so iconic. It's
Hell yeah.
in my opinion, the best looking tier set in the entire game. As a whole. Like, I think every tier 2 armor set is masterfully done. Like, I can't think of one tier 2 set that I don't like, or that I like as a whole. I just think tier 2 is the best looking set.
Hell yeah, dude.
Change my mind. I need that sign. Change my mind. Yeah, even better than tier 3. At least for Pallies, I like the way that Judgment looks more so than the tier 3 set. So, just my opinion, but I'm excited to start collecting more pieces of tier 2 now. We're also getting the level 50 class quests, which has been long sought after since the launch of Classic. Nice rewards from those quests. I have to look into it myself. I haven't even looked into like the Paladin quest. And even for my Druid now. My Druid's level 54.
Oh yeah.
Your Rogue is 53.
I'm 53,
cool.
Yeah.
So we're getting up there. But yeah, the level 50 class quests, that'll be cool to do. I believe they're in Sunken Temple. If these are the same ones that everybody's been talking about, they're in Sunken Temple.
Okay, cool. I don't think I have any previous experience with that. So I definitely have to do my research.
I barely remember it, so yeah, I gotta look into it. And also Eternal Quintessences are coming out finally, so you don't have to run back and forth to Duke Hydraxis every time you douse a rune in Molten Core. It just it'll just be on a cooldown. So
hell yeah,
that's super convenient, because heading out to the Duke in Ashara that's a hell of a trek. We got to start those quests on our alts.
Yeah.
But they start at 55.
Oh, okay. Well, we're almost there. You're almost there. You're a level at least away. I'm 2.
Yeah, but you have more rested XP, so.
Hell yeah. I have to put on chapstick. Excuse me.
Hell yeah.
Play Goodbye Horses, that song, as I put on my chapstick. Bana, 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 bana.
So that's what's coming on February 12th. So things to keep an eye out for. But yeah, I mean, there hasn't really been that much any other updates to Classic besides the big BWL news that came out last week. We've just been having fun on Grobulus, on our alts. We actually just merged guilds with Aladar's guild.
That's cool.
On Grobulus.
Well, I think I was just waking up, or like it was early in the morning, and you were like, "Yo, the guilds combined," and I'm like, "That was such a power move."
Tuna, that was a power move, Tuna.
That was such a power move, Tuna.
But no, it's great for the guilds because more people. We all know each other. Why not be together? And you know, when we're all 60, we can just be a powerful raid force. We're not going to be super hardcore, but it's going to be chill.
Yeah, but, and I like that.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I've been healing more on my Druid. I don't love Druid healing right now. And this coming from somebody who heals as a Holy Paladin.
Okay.
It's super easy to heal as a Holy Paladin. You just spam one spell over and over again.
Flashlight?
Yeah.
Ah.
Flashlight. Yay. The Druid healing, like, I like the instant heals. I like the HOTS, heals over time. I think my issue is just kind of like getting used to like which I guess down ranks to use to be mana efficient and so on and so forth, or which spells am I spamming, because I don't think I'm being very mana efficient so far. That could also be because my Paladin has an infinite mana pool and I never have to drink, and then going to a character who's like, you know, 54 and doesn't have as large of a mana pool, I guess that's like normal to like have to drink after almost every pull.
And I feel like in classic terms, just druids in general have a bigger concern with their mana pool than really any other healing class. I feel like that one in particular, you always have to be wary of how much mana you are spending.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, Look at boomkins. They're called oomkins for a reason, I guess.
Okay,
right?
Oomer. Yeah.
Okay, Oomer. Yeah, that's a good point. So I guess that's one thing that I've noticed so far about healing on a druid, is just like my mana. But again, I'm not level 60. I don't have the ideal healing gear yet, so we'll see how it pans out.
Well, I think you do a very good job.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I've been healing. I've been doing some AV. AV is so terrible.
I see you doing it in the mornings, and I'm like, I am not strong enough for this
it's really
at this
bad.
hour. No.
I'm just gonna try to do like a few every day, because that's all I could take. Like,
You know what? I'll do it with you then.
Yeah.
I feel like it's better if you have a buddy.
so we could just curse at it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just awful, and like every 10 games maybe you'll get lucky and you'll join an alliance pre-made where you actually win. But other than that, each game is like 35 minutes long. The Horde always win in the pugs. And the Alliance, I don't know what the hell the Alliance do. They make the same stupid mistake every time.
I mean, at least there's no waiting time, am I right?
Yeah, no, that's the other thing. Yeah, I know. I think Popcorn listed a screenshot of his wait time. It was like an hour to join AV.
What?
On the Horde side, yeah. And we still have instant queues. So I can't complain that much.
It's annoying for sure.
I guess we could do 2 games in the time that they have to wait to join one game.
Right.
Right. Assuming each game's a half hour long.
Right.
So, I mean, if I had to choose one side, I probably would choose the instant queue rather than winning most of the games.
You see,
I don't know. It's hard.
I feel like I would be the polar opposite because if I was guaranteed a win per every hour of waiting, I would choose that as opposed to, you could play 2 or 3 games within the hour. You might win.
Yeah. And Horde always get a lot more honor because they kill all the lieutenants. Like, they just know what to do. Like, I don't know what the hell the Alliance pugs do. They always, like, ride to Stonehearth Graveyard, and then the Horde intercept them there every time, right by Belinda. Like, it doesn't make every single time. It's like, why don't you try going a different way? The Horde are there expecting us.
Okay, guys, I got you. I heard you. Thank you. All right, new plan. We're going to the graveyard.
And I try to be like, I try to be sneaky. I'm only level 54, so I always get spotted by level 60s. You see me, like, stealthing by in cat form, and they always spot me, and they always, they always kill me. Every once in a while, I sneak by, but it's challenging.
My favorite though is when like I get focused healed as a rogue. And so I'm like a level 53 going up against 60s, but when I get focus healed, I'm just like going on par with them.
Oh yeah.
It's the best feeling.
Yeah, you do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Take that.
But yeah, AV's rough. What can I say?
It's a
rough
ship
for both
show.
sides.
I guess I forget. So I have a younger brother, and I'm going off on a tangent a little bit here. I have a younger brother, and I don't remember if he heard me say it or my dad say it, but we were both talking about work, and either him or one of us said it. We said, yeah, it's a shit show. And he overheard, and he starts going, it's a ship show.
Aww.
It's a ship show. We're like,
that's so cute. Kids say the darndest things.
It's a ship show.
It's a ship show.
I say it now too.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's cute. Yeah.
It's a little censorship there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess that's it for Classic. Like, what else could we say about Classic? Waiting for BWL to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just bid on a Four's Compendium on my Paladin, which is the book to create Quel'Serrar. So
nice.
Hopefully I'll win it.
At least you can get money from selling things in the auction house on Classic. Because that's not the state of retail right now.
Look at that segue. Look at that segue.
Oh, hell yeah.
So apparently the freaking auction house is all busted.
Yeah.
In 8.3. A lot of things are busted in 8.3, right? It's really buggy. I haven't played it.
It's kind of painful, to be honest, because I think this patch in particular has a lot of potential, especially if 8.3.5 has been confirmed to not happen. So you would expect that a little bit more attention would have been pumped into this.
Is that right?
Yeah. So Ian did confirm in an interview that 8.3.5 will not happen.
So is there no more content from now until Shadowlands?
I don't know. So I don't know if he just said that of like a kind of quick answer. I don't know. So maybe we're gonna hop to 8.4 immediately. Like,
okay,
what does that mean? So it's
because there's still a little bit of time before Shadowlands
there's
comes
a
out.
lot of bit of time. So please, any content that you could throw at us for BFA, please. But yeah, I've heard in terms of the auction house bugginess, like, I think, I'm trying to remember, I think if you get sent mail from the auction house and it's multiple items, it won't show you those multiple items. And I know a big one is if you sold something, you would not get the money potentially, which in my opinion is like game breaking.
That's scary.
Yeah, that is absolutely game breaking and altering. So, I mean, it kind of brings up the question of should they have pulled down the auction house in the meantime of them fixing it? I don't even know if it's fixed right now, to be honest with you.
Just don't auction anything.
Just don't do anything with the auction house until it's like all confirmed everywhere that you are going to get your money and you're going to get your multiple items. And again, I'm just kind of summarizing everything here. So if I missed anything, please comment down below. If I said something or missaid something, again, please comment down below.
Well, I thought I read that they clarified that it wasn't exactly the auction house that was broken.
Oh.
It was like the mail delivery system.
Oh.
Or something with the delivery of the mail from the auction house.
That makes sense.
So I guess...
Okay.
Or they were clarifying that I guess like your auctions weren't lost. It's something with the mail delivery or something like that.
Okay. All right.
Still having to do with the auction house though.
Yeah. So that's definitely very interesting. So I guess they can't pull down the mailing system, can they? Or it's a lot easier said than done too. But honestly, I think this is something that's game breaking. So I think they should have definitely removed some component there just to put everything on hold as they just figure that shit out.
I don't know how that wasn't figured out. Were people not testing it on the PTR? I guess people don't really auction stuff on the PTR.
So, I
don't know.
I don't want to get into it, but it's very clear to see in this patch that they did not have a lot of eyes on this. Now, again, I don't know if this is completely confirmed. I don't want to, always with me, I don't want to start rumors. I don't want to start shit. But part of the big layoff season last year, not only were there community managers let go, but there were also quality
assurance?
Assurance.
QA?
I was like, quality insurance? No, quality assurance teams were cut as well. If you guys could confirm that for me, again, I don't want to spread rumors. If I'm wrong, just straight up tell me I'm wrong. That's what I've been seeing online and in the forums. So I'm just telling you what I saw.
Yeah, because you never know the forums.
Exactly. You never know, especially nowadays on the internet too. But it would make a lot of sense too. That's my tangent. Correct me if I'm wrong, I guess, but that's honestly what I feel a little bit.
Yeah, it's basically like a direct, what's the word?
It's a direct line to the fan base.
It's a direct result of the layoffs.
Right.
Like, a lot of people got laid off last year, and this is a direct result
right.
of what happened.
Yeah.
The quality and like the bugginess of this patch. You know, I've heard a lot of negativity surrounding this patch just because, again, I haven't played it, so I can't really speak from experience, but from what I've heard, a lot of people are unhappy with it, with how it turned out.
I mean, not only that, so, okay, so first off, like this whole patch is just about, or this whole point in the story is just about testing your character's sanity levels. You know, N'Zoth is just playing mind games, which I love that, and it seems like the developers have also done this not only for your character, but for the player themselves. Wow, there are so many bugs in this patch. This is messing me up right now.
Well, my sanity is
my sanity levels are off the charts. Wow. So good job on them for fully getting everybody involved and invested.
Character immersion
exactly.
right there.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's all mind games.
So this was all intended.
But yeah, so not only was it the auction house, which I think is very, very big, a lot of rare mobs would just not spawn, or one would just constantly spawn, and some kill quests, would not spawn.
Yikes.
So there was that. Some quests would get very, very buggy. I think one happened to me. I wasn't too entirely sure. One character leading the scenario just kind of was like, all right, I'm gonna peace out right now. So I'm like, okay, I don't think this is part of the story. So let me just abandon this quest and start it over again.
No.
Yeah.
I hate scenarios, I was telling you earlier.
Yeah, you know, I'm not a big fan of them too. I guess it's just a result in trying to cater to every gamer style.
I guess so. Sorry, I keep yawning.
No, it's okay. Honestly,
it's not the content.
I get that a lot. But so yeah, there was that. And then also too, something that's like really, really big right now is the horrific visions. And I personally like this gameplay. I want to see more of it, which really sucks that they limit you in a way.
What is a horrific vision?
So a horrific vision is kind of like a mini dungeon, so to speak.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a combination of a scenario and a mini dungeon where you have to go through and watch your sanity meter and kill certain bosses, and you get, or you should get, you're supposed to get pretty cool upgrades for your cloak or some other items. What's been happening is that nobody has been getting rewards from killing like anything. And so, you know, there are instances where you're not always the winner. You kill a boss and you get diddly doodah. That's fine, like that's to be expected. But I guess people started to realize that there was an issue when it was their fourth run and they weren't getting anything.
Oh no.
So, like, that's kind of bad. But something that's not stressed in game that I think has been confirmed, but should be spread a little bit more is, so for horrific visions, each week you could get a tier of rewards only once. And they're supposed to have 100% chance to drop. Mm-hmm. But that's not really stated anywhere in the game. So
you can only get one reward per week?
For a week, yeah.
Okay.
So if you do more than one horrific vision, I guess you're not really supposed to get much after your first one, which, I mean, I understand why. It really sucks that you have to limit it down like that, because I personally think these are really fun and challenging. So it does kind of suck that this is just like a one and done scenario of, okay, cool, I did this, better wait a week.
There's nothing else you could get from it, not reputation or like any kind of tokens?
I'm not entirely sure on that.
Okay.
But from what I'm hearing and reading right now, it's just a huge waste of resources.
Okay.
So you better save up and wait a little bit until they at least explain this a little bit more, because there's something missing from it. I don't know if it's an explanation or if it truly is just glitched in the sense of, yeah, you're supposed to get something, but nobody is. Hold back. Hold back a little bit.
All right.
So there's so much potential in this patch, and yet I really do think it suffered from the cutbacks, and it's really sad to see. But at the same point too, I think they've also cut their losses on BFA, and they've kind of jumped on to the next thing. So
I mean, that's what they did. They've done that in the past, yeah, where there's been a content drought until the next expansion.
Exactly. So I feel like that's the pattern here.
Yikes.
And that's what they're doing. And I feel like they've just jumped from BFA to Shadowlands, which I don't mind. It looked great. It just hurts. It just really hurts every time. Why you gotta do that? Please, stop.
One thing that I am looking forward to is the new raid coming out. I think new raids are always really exciting. That's coming out this week, isn't it? The new raid, and then Mythic is coming out the week after.
I think so. So yeah, the race to world first. I gotta talk to people to do this raid. I have not talked to anyone. Okay.
Oh, you? Yeah, you need to.
Because
you want to do the raid. Yeah.
I've been playing retail. I've gotten back into it. I've been wanting to do the raid. So I've been trying to prepare for it. But yeah, the one thing I forgot was, hey, I kind of have to talk to people.
Hey, can I join the raid group? Oh, well, we'll figure that out. But I'm excited to see the new raid. People are starting to release their raid guides. Hazel, Fat Boss TV releasing all their guides. Yeah. And we are looking forward to, Method announced their world first race. I think Limit is partnering with other guilds too to do their own separate broadcast.
Cool.
But I like the world first races in retail.
I agree with this.
The classic one, I'm gonna say I was not too fond of, because I feel like it brought a lot of
negativity
in a way, and pressure on people to level faster, I guess.
Right.
Which shouldn't be the case with classic. The event itself was really cool, and I do think Method had their had the right idea.
Yeah, they had their heart in the right place.
They brought a lot of attention to classic, and that was super cool. Seeing classic streams with tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of viewers, it's amazing. But I feel like they kind of sent out the wrong message, where it shouldn't really be about. That's just not classic, I guess, to most people. To some people, it is.
So yeah, to kind of jump off of that a little bit, retail nowadays is, it's a game in current times. It's prepped and it's made for the present. Now, classic didn't really change. There have been some minor quality of life changes, but #no changes. So classic came out in a time where it was all about the grind, and it was all about taking and investing a lot of time into getting a reward. And that didn't translate. So you can do a race to world first in retail because it's kind of made like that now. Classic,
it just felt like people were exploiting the game. You're seeing raids of 20 people in freaking Scarlet Monastery Cathedral. What is this? What is going on? There's 8 mages in this group, and they're clearing Cathedral in 3 poles. It was just, it didn't. I think the launch of Classic left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths. Yeah. And I gotta say, I think that event contributed to some of it, because a lot of people then felt pressured to all right, I gotta level fast, I gotta grind, I gotta, I want to be competitive, so I have to be in on this, and look at all these guys, they're in these raid groups doing ZF. So.
I want to be relevant, yeah.
But that being said, I love watching Method's race to world firsts for retail, like with the new raids coming out, and I want them to succeed. I like seeing Method win the race to world first.
It's really cool. Yeah, it's entertaining to watch.
Definitely. And I wouldn't be against, like, in terms of world first, going back to classic. If they had just done, I guess it was hard for Molten Core because you had to have that whole leveling 1 to 60 and then killing Ragnaros. Like, that whole thing was too much. But if they did a BWL race to world first, I think that would be really cool.
Because
the
everybody's already.
Yeah. People could prep the week before with their characters, the month leading up to it, whatever. People are already prepping for BWL.
Okay.
And then just... see which guild could kill Nefarian first. It'll probably be over in a half hour.
I was going to say, I feel like that is just going to be 15 minutes.
But still, I mean, it could just be a short like one-off stream. What guild could kill Nefarian first? I think an event like that would be really cool. But just like the whole leveling race to world first 60, I guess that's my point, that I did not. Yeah. I was not fond of that.
I feel like that happened too soon.
Too soon, yeah. Awakened too soon.
What is the meaning of this?
But yeah, or like if they hosted like speed runs, that would be cool too. Like when all the raids are out, like have guilds speed run. Like MC, Onyxia, BWL, ZG, AQ, and Nax, like all in one night.
Like a world tour?
Yeah. Could you imagine? Like
that'd be really cool.
That would be cool. And like who could do it in the fastest time, things like that.
Hell yeah.
So just throwing some ideas out there. I think those would be cool. But like I said, those are just some ideas. But yeah, we're looking forward to the Method Race to World First. It's like a 24-hour stream event. So we like our 24-hour streams.
Quite fond of those, yeah.
Just like leave it on all day, and it's like something to have on.
Yeah.
Like GDQ, like we love the GDQ events.
It's just comforting too.
Games done quick, yeah. We love those events. So it kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah.
So best of luck to Method, Limit, and all the guilds participating.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's always fun to watch, and our buddy Mr. GM is going to be commentating the Method event as well.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
And a bunch of other awesome faces.
Cool.
Within the community. So yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait. But yeah, that being said, the new raid is coming out in a couple days. Not the Mythic one, but a couple days. So looking forward to that as well, to see how people progress through it. You know what usually happens? Every time there's a new raid, there's usually Towley with his own raid, and then Asmongold with his own raid, and they each want to kill the last boss first. And I remember the past few raids, you're kind of going back and forth between their two streams there, and like if you're in Asmon stream, they're like, Towley just killed this boss. Or if you're in Towley's stream, they're like, Asmon just killed this boss. And it's like this friendly competition going on. I always love that. And they don't really, I think Towley, he might do that with his guild, but I know Asmon mostly pugs it, I think.
Yeah.
In the morning, he's just all right, who's on,
And I love how he just freely kicks people.
Oh yeah.
Just all right, you're shit.
He does the battle speech in the beginning, walking by. But just things like that are things I always look forward to. So yeah, I saw somebody tweet this man, I really hope it's a Towley versus Asmon on Tuesday. So.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. All right. Well, when this releases, this is the day of.
Oh, probably. I gotta talk to people.
Join Asmon's raid, or Towley. But yeah, so I'm hoping that'll be a thing. I'll be watching Towley stream. And if Asmon's streaming, it would be cool to see the friendly competition.
Hell yeah, dude.
Definitely. All right, and lastly, Warcraft Reforged is coming out January 28th. What day of the week is that? That's probably a Tuesday, right? Let me see. It is a Tuesday, yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So the launch. Oh yeah, that's the day of Race to World First.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh man, so there's gonna be a lot going on that week. Are you gonna play Warcraft Reforged?
I will definitely try it. I will do it on my own time while nobody is watching.
Yeah.
So that nobody could comment on what I'm doing wrong.
I know. I'd like to stream it, but I mean, I've played Warcraft 3 a little bit, enough to like know the basics, and I have streamed it, and people just backseat games so badly. Like, I appreciate a little bit of advice.
Right.
But when people are like, no, do this, do that. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I'm like, dude, I'm a newbie. I don't know what I'm doing.
Just let me be me, dude. Let me play my game the way I want to play it. If you want to play the game, you should go play it.
You go play it.
You go fuck off and play it.
And what's funny is, like, I remember when I'm playing the game and like people in the chat and they're like, oh, download this add-on. It lets you like create these advanced macro setups, and I'm just like, what?
Why?
Like, nah, I'm just playing the game, man. And people in the chat were like kind of policing each other, like, no, she's just starting. She doesn't need this advanced stuff.
Yeah.
Like, let her learn the basics first.
Yeah.
Before creating these elaborate like hotkey setups. But
beans.
But I'm looking forward to it. Like, I would gonna look forward to going through the campaign mode at least, and reliving that story again. I mean, it's such a great story.
It is. Oh my gosh.
And
hell yeah.
So, yeah, the graphics look amazing too. So, all in all, yeah, really looking forward to it. I hope it's a successful game. Maybe we'll start to see some more esports associated with it.
Speedruns of that.
Speedruns?
Speedruns.
Maybe.
That'd be pretty cool.
Or like in the competitive mode.
Ooh.
You know, like tournaments and stuff.
Ooh.
So maybe we'll see that at BlizzCon this year. You never know.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. You know, let me guys let us know if you're looking forward to Warcraft Reforged. If you're looking forward to the new raid that's coming out. If you're looking forward to BWL. I mean, there are a lot of exciting things on the horizon, I gotta say.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are like, oh, Classic's kind of in a content drought right now, but I feel like now is the time to really just like farm gold, farm reputation, and get ready for BWL. Make an alt if you want. Farm honor, you know, do whatever you want. Now's the time.
Now's the time to rev up. You gotta get ready to rev
up.
Yep.
Rev on up. But yeah, so we'll see how the rest of patch 8.3 unravels as time goes on. You're traveling for work this week.
Yes.
So guys, I'm not sure when we're going to be able to record the next episode. We're going to try to get it out to you on time for next week as well, Monday or Tuesday. If it's out on Wednesday or Thursday, just want to let you know she is traveling for work next week, so we might have to push things back a couple days.
We probably are going to deal with the double whammy of me being sick and then me having to travel for work. I'm just happy I wasn't sick while I had to travel. I'm just happy I wasn't sick while I had to travel for work. So...
Yeah, and I'm glad we found the time to record this podcast.
Oh yeah, dude, I love doing this.
So glad you're feeling better.
Hell yeah, me too. It's about damn time, man. I was getting stir crazy, dude.
Yeah, you were. We went for like a 2-hour walk today. Legit, it was over 2 hours. And it was freezing. It was like 25 degrees Fahrenheit, but we braved through it, walking through the snow, the slush, the ice.
Yeah, that fresh air, dude, will do wonders. So yeah, I feel a lot better in comparison. So
I like that fresh winter air.
Yeah.
It's crisp, you know?
I like some fresh winter ale.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, guys, so we're going to wrap it up here. We hope you enjoyed this episode. This is episode 12. If you like the episode, don't forget to give it a thumbs up on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, please, to show some support. You could also follow us on our socials, which are listed underneath our portraits in this video, if you're watching the video. If not, I'm Quissy TV on Twitch and Twitter.
And I am Pasta Face.
The Pasta Face.
Yeah, I'm Pasta Face, and I'm the Pasta Face on Twitter and I think Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stream coming soon, TM.
It's coming soon, TM. And yeah, if you feel like supporting us even further, we did just start our Patreon, patreon.com/Warcraft Brew. We have a list of items that we plan on purchasing with the support of you guys, so the money will be going towards real, tangible items that will just improve the quality of this cast. Once we get a few more Patreons, we're going to start our little reel at the end to give credit to all of our Patreons.
Hell yeah.
Just to thank you guys. That's one of the perks. We want to do some like Patreon voted variety streams and cooking streams and stuff that you guys could vote for. Early content releases from these podcasts and my other videos, and just a bunch of other cool stuff that we're still hashing out, but we just appreciate all the support so far.
Hell yeah. I think the fast food run should definitely be a
fast
perk.
Food run?
Yeah, early access to the fast food runs.
Oh,
which
man.
hopefully I'll be able to get some in and out for this work trip, but we'll see.
You gotta, yeah. Well,
I will film it. I'll film all of it.
The patrons will find out if you went to In and Out or not. I don't know about everybody else. Hint, hint. But seriously, thank you guys again for all the support. Thank you for even just listening and being present. It means a lot to us.
Oh,
so yeah. we hope to continue to do this going forward. And yeah, just thank you. Thank you so much. That's all I could say. Any final words?
See you on the next cast.
We'll see you on the next cast. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.